So a common question I will get is how to manually operate a slide out on an RV. And it's a very difficult one to answer because there's about 10 or 20 different slide out mechanisms currently being used, maybe even more. But now this 2002 American Heritage Class A diesel pusher has a electric slide out mechanism on this slide out that's pretty common on most Class A motorhomes from about 1995 to about 2015. It's also the easiest one to do manually. This slide out has two arms underneath it, and they both have a rack on them, so it's a double rack, but it's driven electrically by one motor in the basement. Right underneath, sometimes it's in the middle, sometimes it's on one side, but it will have a square tube drive shaft to connect that cog with the cog on that pinion. Otherwise, if you come to the back side of the motor here, it has a little lever. It says park brake or motor brake. It has engage and release, so I'll just go to release, which takes a friction clutch type brake off the drive motor itself so you can move it manually. Now with just an adjustable wrench, we can just put it on the shaft right here and go ahead and move it in manually. Now, of course, once you're done bringing it in, you do want to come back here and apply the brake again. Now, this style of slide out drive is kind of fallen out of favor because it's kind of bulky, takes up a lot of space in the basement, and makes modern floor plans a little bit more difficult. But I really like it because it's incredibly simple, easy to maintain, and not only can you bring it in manually, but you can bring it out manually too. Which can be incredibly important if you're still on the road and you want to be able to use your RV, not just get it to a service center. I don't think it gets much more simple than one adjustable wrench to do all of that too.